This is Jo Kalea from Pregnancy and Me and Shraddha Patel from Amethyst Physio talking to you about pregnancy. And today's topic is about shedding some light on the different types of exercises that you can do throughout your pregnancy. So over to you, Shraddha.
Yes, Jo. Hello, everyone. So now, as I was thinking about what I'm going to talk today when it comes to exercise, because every mom is different, every body is different, isn't it?
True.
And
Absolutely.
exactly, and we are more cautious. We take it more seriously when it comes to pregnancy and doing anything physical. So let me make it clear, number one, that exercise, no matter if you even done it before or not, even if you're not into it, or if you've been doing a lot of exercises, anytime you do even 10 minutes of gentle exercises, your body releases endorphins, which is natural painkillers. How good is that?
Yeah,
Most
fabulous.
women have aches here and there, isn't it?
All the time. Yeah,
All the time,
absolutely.
yeah.
Backaches and leg cramps and all
Neck
sorts of things.
cramps, shoulder pain, neck pain, yeah. So to take it as a very positive thing. Now, I'm not sure if you're listening and where you are right now in your pregnancy. So yes, there are some exercises more appropriate for second trimester, some are for third trimester. And for first trimester, yes, if you're healthy, you can do pretty much all exercise. But again, a lot of women have complications and want to know more about what they can do, what they can't do. So this our talk will be pretty much more generic. But if you need specific guidance, please talk with your GP or consult a physical therapist, someone who's into this field.
It's good
Yeah,
advice. Yeah, great advice.
yeah. So yeah, let's talk. Tell me, Joe, you're really into right now. I know you're right now currently pretty much into exercises. So tell me your experience. And yeah,
I just love, I think it, like you said, it does increase the endorphins and, you know, natural painkillers, but I also feel happy. It really gives me the energy boost that I need. I think it's more about consistency. So if
yeah,
you, and it could be as easy as just walking, you know, go for a walk. And if, you know, you can start with 10 minutes and then, you know, gradually increase that to, you know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you know, listen to your body. That's the
yeah,
important thing. Listen to your body. And if it feels good for you, continue with it. But the moment you start feeling the aches and pains, or you're worried about, you know, this is, you know, you're never going to lose your baby fat or whatever, don't. You will lose your baby fat. There's, you know, don't stress about any of, you know, those sorts of worries or concerns, because once baby's gone, that's when you can start looking at the different types of options. But you know, don't forget exercise. I don't believe, you know, you should forget exercise during your pregnancy. Even doing simple yoga stretches, you know, it helps you maintain that flexibility. So, yeah, absolutely. And I think you've got some examples of some exercises, like general exercises that ladies can do while they're pregnant. Is that right? You want to take us through some of those?
sure, Joe, sure. So very most important when it comes to pregnancy is the pelvic floor exercises. They You can't even see that person's doing exercise. You can actually do anywhere in any position, sitting, standing, lying. And let me take you through it, how to do it. And I'm sure there are a lot of great YouTube videos also on it. So it's very simple. All you have to do is sit in a comfortable chair like this. Okay, have your legs have your feet apart, shoulder width. You simply lean forward like this. Okay, all you have to do is now gently close all your openings, bottom openings, as if you're holding your urine. You simply hold it, close it, and try to just keep it closed for next 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, and as you're doing it, you can continue your breathing, and then you relax. When you relax, make sure you completely let go. once you start doing this, you will realize that whole your pelvic floor, all the organs underneath, like inside bladder, your uterus, you know, all of them, when they are, when you close those openings, they're actually being lifted up from the chair. And it's not a big lift, but you should feel that lift. You should feel it going upwards. And then you hold it and hold it as long as you can, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and relax. Do this at least 15 to 20 times on a one go. That's the best way to do it. But that's okay if you can't do for that long. Give a 5-10 goes and repeat it every another hour, every few hours, you know.
And you can do it slowly, and you could also do it fast as another exercise. Yeah. So once you start doing it slowly and you get the hang of that, you can then do it really fast. So holding it and letting go, holding it and letting go. Yeah, definitely helps. That's a good one.
Yes, and and another thing is, in the beginning you're just doing that, but slowly you have to incorporate this thing in other things. For example, you're coughing, you're sneezing, you're laughing. Make sure you close your pelvic floor and then you do it. If you get yourself into this habit already, recovering after pregnancy will be so easy, so quick, that all those problems related to incontinence you wouldn't have to face.
Great.
Now there's one confusion around it. Some women ask me that if I do too much pelvic floor, wouldn't that mean that my opening will be too tight and I will have a trouble delivering? No. That is not true. Okay, it will be more firm, but it can't be too tight. That area is all like elastic, you know. It's meant to be firm and it's meant to be like elastic. So you're just making it firm. You're not making it tight in any way.
Right. So you're keeping it flexible.
Exactly. But there are ways to stretch your inner thigh muscles, preparing it for the birth. Okay, so that's what called butterfly stretch, right? Or simply sitting in a cross-leg position on the ground. It actually stretches, isn't it? When you sit on the ground cross-legged, what it does, it stretches your inner thigh. Now, yeah. So that's number one, I would say pelvic floor. And number two is gentle stretching. Yes, exercises are great, and a lot of strengthening can be done if you have light weights or elastic bands, but stretching is very important in pregnancy. And I'm telling gentle stretching, nothing big, but like stretching your calf muscles. Just like when you do tippy toes, you know, you're making your calf strong. You're making that calf strong. At the same time, if you go on your heels and lift your toes up, that is calf stretching, you know. Or you reach your toes while you're sitting and you stretch your leg and you're reaching, that is your calf and hamstring stretch, you know. So,
and this is great to alleviate cramps as well, isn't it, Shraddha? So if women suffer from a lot of cramping, doing these sorts of stretches can help, you know, minimize them.
Definitely. Stretch. Cramps is the number one cause of cramp is tight calves. And sometimes it's not just muscle that is tight. Sometimes it's actually the blood pump in it is not working properly. Because as you get pregnant, you have increased body fluid. And a lot of women tend to have just simply the gravity, you know, it's going to put that fluid down to your ankle, and calf has difficulty pumping it all up. So when you do stretch, also do tippy toes, because when you do tippy toes, your calf pump is getting stronger.
Right.
Before you go to sleep, so before you go to sleep, maybe for 5 minutes, do 20 calf pumps, 20 calf stretch. What is stretch? You simply go on your toes, you know.
Pull your toes back. Is that right?
Exactly. Pull your toes back, yes.
Yeah, and that's good advice too. Like I know that when I used to get cramps, the moment I could feel a cramp coming, if I stretched out my leg, and this is normally when I was sleeping, but if I quickly stretched out my leg and then pulled my toes towards my knees, it would go away. Like I could feel that it's there, but it would actually go away. So I'd avoid it. But yeah, it's all to do with timing. You have to feel it coming on.
Yeah. So yes.
Yeah, I like that.
So that's just the calf stretch. There are many other exercises like gentle squats. Squats are really good. Don't do a full squat, maybe just do half squats, strengthen your thigh muscles.
So when you say gentle squats, how would you position your knees? Are they facing straight? Should they be on the side? And what about your feet? Should it be in a 45-degree angle or should it be straight? What do you recommend?
Yeah. So with gentle squats, your legs should be shoulder width apart, feet pointing straight. You can if you have a gym ball, you can put the gym ball on a wall and lean on a wall as you do the stretch, because now if you do that way, some of the weight goes on the ball and it's actually much lighter for the body to glide. If you don't have it, if you don't have a gym ball, pick a door with a nice paint, so like something smooth surface, and simply do the wall slides. That's another way. You don't have a ball, but only do half squats, which means you squat until the chair length, as if you're gonna sit, and then you go up. You don't go all the way down because that's a bit too strenuous.
So it's as if you're going to just about to sit down.
Yeah, so don't do that. It's like chair height squat, And I really like your question, Joe. There's another squats where you keep your legs together and put something like a little bit cushion between your knee. So when you're squatting, you're squeezing the cushion. That's another one of the squats.
And that's throughout each of the trimesters? So first, second, and third, you can do something like that?
Definitely. So let me just show you. So say if you're having this towel like this, you simply put it between your legs.
Right.
And now when you're squatting, you're actually squeezing the towel, okay?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I could see the strengthening.
Yeah, it's going to strengthen your inner thigh muscles. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely good for deliveries.
Definitely, yeah. So this is just an example, okay? It's hard to show everything while I have no one to film me. But
that's all right. I think most women understand, rolling the towel and then placing it in between your knees.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Actually, towel reminds me another thing, Joe. How about we talk about some of the back support things?
Oh, yeah. Everyone complains about the back. Yeah.
So again,
so you roll the towel?
Yes, nice. And you can adjust the width according to whatever you like, whatever suits. Whenever you're sitting, be mindful every time you're sitting in a chair when you're pregnant. Why? Because simply the way you sit decides, how much support your back is going to have. So say, for example, I'm sitting here. Make sure that if you have a chair with back support, you sit all the way in. That way, all the way when you sit, your back doesn't have to do much postural work to keep you straight.
Right.
That's right. Now, if you would still like more support, use towel, make it a little bit of thickness according to your need, put it at the bottom and then go all the way back. It will give you a little gentle lordosis at the back without using postural muscles. You can still relax nicely.
Yeah. Oh,
now,
that's great.
What if you have to sit on a bed? You have a toddler and there are days you have to sit on a bed. What are you going to do? In that case, if you have to sit on a bed for some time, and if you don't have a back support, you're sitting on the edge of a bed doing something, even if you're sitting for 10 minutes, I highly recommend take the towel or cushion, lean forward, tuck it under your bum. Why? Why? Because if I don't have this, there are high chances of my pelvis to roll forward. That is very bad, very, very bad for your tailbone. And a lot of people can get pain, tailbone pain. Yeah. So tuck this thing right under your bums so that your pelvis do not roll forward now. It's nice and straight, and do whatever you want to do. You might be feeding, you might be changing nappies.
Oh, that's a great one. I like that tip.
So these are the little tips. But I would like to talk about, look, if you've been into the exercise already, continue exercises, talk with your doctor, and if everything's fine with your pregnancy, you can continue the exercises. If you're a gym person, tell your gym coach, that you're pregnant, and they are really good at guiding you, to give you
Modifying. Yeah.
exactly, modifying, giving you appropriate challenges.
Yeah.
If you're not into exercises and if you're more kind of relaxed person, try doing yoga, not by yourself. I'm again telling you, find someone who does pregnancy yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here in Sydney we have Mother Nurture Yoga, and they have their branches in pretty much a lot of suburbs. So go on their website, check out Mother Nurture Yoga, because I have attended them and I love the way they pace every yoga exercises.
Oh, that's
And
great.
they have very well trained staff. Yeah, only for pregnancy, those ladies are. So very
Yeah.
amazing.
But I guess even if they haven't got anything like that available to them, just simply walking, just going out
Oh my God.
and doing a walk.
Yes. That is so right, Joe. Yes. Simply go for a walk,
Yeah.
and gonna feel, because that walking is the best. It involves every joint, every muscles, and
Yeah.
enjoy that. I think walking is a time when you're actually doing affirmation, you're happy,
Yeah.
and when your body moves, your mind grooves.
Exactly. So you're exercising your body and your mind at the same time. Bonus.
Yeah, I think
And
it's a skill to relax. Walking is the
yeah.
best way to relax. Yeah.
And the benefits of exercises, right? It reduces your backaches, constipation, bloating, swelling. It lifts your moods and energy levels. It helps you sleep better, prevents excess weight gain, and it increases muscle tone, strength, and endurance. So, whatever you do it gently, and but give it a go.
Yeah. Yes. Just keep moving.
Keep moving.
Isn't
Keep
it?
moving, baby.
That's right. So that was great, Joe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, one thing I would like to say, look, I do have some basic generic exercises targeting major muscle groups that I would love to share. If anyone wants it, just comment or message me on Messenger, and I can send you the link on your mobile or on the email.
Sounds good.
And yeah, very important. If you're really not into the exercise, if you even don't feel motivated, you don't feel like doing anything, I think please talk with Jo. she is really good at that.
Yes, I can
Melting your
motivate the
mental
mind.
freeze. Exactly, unfreezing your mind.
Yes, and because remember, you're the boss of your own mind. So if you want to do this, it's up to you.
Yeah, exactly. If you're right here, then the body's gonna move. Otherwise, body will say, "Oh." So it's
Yeah,
good to
it
be
comes
that.
up. That's right. It comes up with all sorts of excuses. You're right. Well, that's been great. Thank you, Shraddha. This has been a great session. I hope everyone's enjoyed it too. If you have any questions, please comment, share, like. Let us know what you think, or if there's a particular topic that you'd like to talk about, please let us know. We'd be happy to delve into it for you. Okay, thanks everyone. You've been watching Jo Kalea from Pregnancy and Me and Shraddha Patel from Amethyst Physio. Bye everyone.